Yeah,
If you want to
it's like
wrap it up in one word, surviving.
Yeah.
I just got hot that fast.
That's because you're obese.
Fuck you.
Now you look like a trucker.
Exactly.
Nah,
He's out to make America great again.
I'm about to be on my track.
Heat makers, crack music.
I'm in a whole different pace now. I was just on Lennox. Call up the hoe, I told that bitch I'm on 8th now. Tap dance kid, singing in the rain. I'm for where they cause biz from slinging.
Nobody ain't riding the street. So.
Are you guys like? What's the ultimate goal of the protests? Right? Like, what are you guys looking for? An act?
Are you literally asking for me to give you an answer? Or are you being funny?
No, I'm being like legit. Like, what's the end game?
Because it brings notice. It makes those owners of those places that got destroyed, them to bring notice to what's going on. That's why. It stops them from being silent and actually have them to talk about the subject of it, what's going on.
So don't tweet out we're in support of Black Lives Matter, but then that's all you do. Like, if you really into support, like, I feel like this is one of those times where, like, talking is not enough. You got to make moves. You got to shake. You got to do something. I mean, I think all y'all know me well. Like my mom. My mom was even surprised I was out there last year. I'm not no activist. I don't pretend like I'm into politics. But something these past 2 weeks, I can't explain it, bro. Like, I've just felt completely different. I felt more black than I've ever felt. And something told me to take my ass down there last night. That's why I told y'all today I didn't know if I was recording because they were scheduling to go back down there today. Like, they're doing it all day. It's just whenever you can get to whatever you want to do, whenever you can get down there. But like I said, like, it's just like Nike. They tweeted out a couple of days, we're in support. We wouldn't be nowhere near where we're at without the African American community. That sounded all cool in the tweet until I saw they pledged over $500,000 to bail out any protesters. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. So, like, don't just talk about it. Like, put some money towards it. Like, all we do, I mean, they say we 13% of the population, but we spend the most money in this country.
Is this nigga asleep?
No, I'm listening. You jack.
Okay.
Like, bro, like, if we spending the most money, and we built this country 400 years ago off of slaves, blood, and all of that shit.
But then, some black people has rioted and looted, but for the majority I've seen, they've been protesting, and they've been other races that've been inciting that. They've been writing Black Lives Matter or fuck the police and all that. But nobody.
It's a very, very small percentage of us.
So that's the whole thing, just to bring up the subject, make them talk about the subject, notice it instead of just, oh, it just happened. And no,
like, I don't think that I conveyed my thoughts good enough last Saturday, and a lot of things was getting misconstrued. Like, I didn't understand your point of Sean, and I really got mad, and I was questioning your blackness, and that was wrong with me. So I apologize about that. Everybody got their own different views.
Everybody earlier this week.
Everybody got their own different views. Everybody has looking at everything differently. And I can't be mad at you that you are seeing it from a different field and you just want to keep it peaceful. And I'm at the point where I'm like, yo, if my mom, and her mom been going through this for over, I can only go off of what I know in my time period. So I'm not going to say the 400 years because I don't know what was going on through that. But I know for a fact for over 70 years, we have been going through this shit. So if you're saying, let's just keep doing it peaceful, like, well, kind of where has that got us? That's what I was saying. So I was at the point, I'm never advocating violence. I don't even want the police to get hurt, bro. Like, at the end of the day, everybody want to go home to their family. So I'm just saying, like, black people are the most forgiving people in this country. We deal with the most shit. And then, like, at the end of the day, it's just like, what do you want us to do? So, like, all I was saying last week was I didn't give a fuck if they were burning down shit or destroying shit. As long as low lives was getting taken and y'all wasn't destroying black businesses. Because, you know, we have the hardest time getting loans. Black people have the hardest time getting loans. Now you destroyed my business. I still got to pay off that loan. Like, it just didn't go away because my business is gone. So that's what I was saying. You only can make people listen to you when you hurt their pockets. It seems like in this country, they don't give a fuck until they start losing money. They don't give a fuck until you stop buying their whatever product they buy. So I'm just, at the end of the day, you did have a good point, Sean, because all that damage, that's probably all our tax dollars. So either way, we're going to get taxed and we're never going to see it anyway. So you are right about that. But I'm just saying, like, bro, we built this country, so why can't we just burn this shit to the ground and start over brick by brick together? Sometimes that's how.
That's an extreme way of saying it, but I get what you're saying, bro.
And that's just how I've been feeling it. How I've been feeling. Like I said, I don't want nobody to get hurt. Police officers, black people, white people, whoever. But y'all can't be out there and then you got the other half of motherfuckers, all lives matter. No, all lives don't matter. Until Black Lives Matters, fuck all that bullshit, bro. Because it's been proven over decades. And the one thing that we do have an advantage over our ancestors is we do have the technology to share information in a matter of seconds. I can hit Reggie from Charlotte to Texas in a matter of seconds and telling him what's going on. Last night at 12:45, I got cousins calling me talking about there's mass shootings going on Brooklyn right now. Like that's the advantage that we have over them. So what I'm saying is we just need one plan. I'm ready to ride for whatever plan, but we just need one plan and we all need to stick with it. Half of us can't be peaceful and the other half can't be trying to burn stuff down. So that's how I feel. And like I said,
you want us all to burn shit. You want complete anarchy, son. You want anarchy. Is this what the world is calling for? Because I don't think that's the answer, son. Fucking, where's Batman? God damn it! Damn, fuck.
Was a dude dressed up as Batman?
I did see that shit. There
was a dude dressed up as Batman. Send me that video, son. I want to see that.
Yeah, but Batman doesn't
smoking stuff.
Batman doesn't save people.
Yeah, but he breaks up the nonsense, man. That's all we need.
How if his city is
don't let it be taken too far, Batman. Just start breaking clavicles and shit.
So how if his city is the worst in DC? Anyway,
put him in New York or maybe Detroit. I feel like they probably need it. I don't know. That might be biased. I don't know. It feels like a congregation of black people in both cities. I hope motherfuckers are still being safe out there up in Brooklyn, your cousins and whatnot, because I mean, y'all, they're still a hot state with the pandemic, son.
Yeah, they just put them on curfew. So like now it's just we just got to separate what is fake and what is real, and everybody needs to mobilize together. Because, like I said, if half of the people about peacefulness and you got the other half about burning it down, it's just like we never gonna be on one accord. And that was my, like I said, I wasn't advocating for nobody to get hurt. It was just like I am on that. Like if property matters more than life to y'all, then let's burn it all down to the ground. Because that's all it seems like. We witnessed it before all of this happened. They was about to let us back outside just because you got certain white folks complaining about the economy. So once again, you're showing that money is more important than life.
Race war.
So have y'all views changed since last week? We've gotten a lot more information. We're seeing that
slightly
officers are trying to be charged now. What are y'all views? Or I don't want to be the only one beating the dead.
My views in particular are a little radical. Despite everything, of course, I'm on the part where the protesting is good. Everything that's happening right now is like since it first started, just like how you was feeling like you never felt like more black than now. Like even now, like I had a conversation with this chick the other day. Me and her was going back and forth about it because it's just a rough situation to live in. And then I've been with my kids.
And you in Atlanta.
Exactly. I've been with my kids these past couple of days, and it's like, damn, like any false move at this point is really very critical to me, especially with my kids around. Like, I'm not sure in the time frame of what happened, but even when I was going to when I was driving up there in North Carolina, I got pulled over for speeding, whatever. But I didn't even think about that. I just know if this cop comes up to my car and he sees my gun right here, that's a wrap for me. Even now to this day, like, I still kind of ride.
And you're a licensed carrier, right?
Yeah.
And that still went through your mind.
That was the first thing that went through my mind. Soon as I seen him like speed up, my first thought was initially just cover up my gun, because any sight of that, I might just get shot on sight. I made sure my hands was in plain sight when he pulled me over, shit like that. I ain't speaking no radical tone. Hell, I was damn near nervous. So, like, even little shit like that, and even like now, just driving to the gas station is just an instant hit of paranoia as soon as I leave the house. Because, I mean, my neighborhood is not bad, but they do patrol the neighborhood just out of random, but that's normal. So I didn't really think of nothing of it. But even now, it's like I'm still more paranoid to be more cautious of anything. I mean, granted, like my neighbor, he's a police officer. He's a real cool dude. I can only speak on what I know from him so far. And he's been real cool to me. I mean, I haven't had any problems with him. But he knows I carry, so, but he's black as well. So.
Yeah, that phobia you was talking about, where like you just got to be cautious about any little thing, or you just worrisome about any little thing. Like, that's what I was trying to say last night. I mean, not last night, but last week, where I was just like, I needed to go to the gas station late at night, and I'm in, not intentionally, but I had a black t-shirt on, I had black shorts, and I had my do-rag on. So now I'm thinking, like, should I change? Should I take my do-rag off? Do I look aggressive out here? Are they gonna fuck with me just to fuck with me? So I definitely feel you on that, bro.
Yeah, like certain places I just try not to wear my hoodie at all. That's just normal. Like certain places I go, I make sure I just take my hoodie off. I mean, I take my hood off. I wear my hoodie, but I take my hood off. Or, I just make sure my face is seen. I make sure, like certain places, my hands are seen in plain sight. So I don't want nobody to get the wrong impression. I mean, I don't carry my shit with me inside of stores and shit like that. Half the time I don't really feel the need to, because I ain't really in there that long. But
so do y'all feel like y'all ever have any downtime? Like, let me clarify downtime. Like, all the shit that you just went off in your head about, that's in the form of anxiety, right? Am I wrong there?
It can be.
So we got to deal with that. You got to deal with just being black. And then you got to go to work and act like you cool. Like, I'm saying, like, when do we ever get a chance to, like, let shit sink in, or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like we always on go, and we don't never have time for self, or, like, I feel like, and then us just looking at all these videos of people dying left and right on any type of social media. Like, that shit is just warping us, and like that can be a mental illness. You know what I'm saying? Like, when do we have time to reset and collect our mind? It's like we always on go.
Yeah, 'cause I don't even know what work is going on like right now. I've been out of work for so long, but like I work for a lot of white people, so understanding their opinions about how this shit is going, I wouldn't even dare, honestly. And yeah. I work for a major corporation, so I mean, shit. I'm damn near tempted to go ask them some level 3 questions like, yo, like, where do you stand? You on my side or not? I need to know so I can start shooting this bitch up or not. But,
whoa.
Yeah. Not.
Edit that shit out. Oh God.
Now, don't take that too out of context, but
Yeah, I feel you though, because like today, I almost got into it with my supervisor because I overheard some views, and I instantly removed myself from that area because I knew I was gonna go off. Like I knew I was going, and that's why I was kind of trying to say, like, we got to deal with all of this stuff. We out here protesting, marching, doing whatever we got to do. Then you still got to go to work and still act normal. You can't show emotions. Then you got white people on the job telling you, or we're not telling you, but conveying off their feelings, and it's nowhere near what you got to go through. And so it's just like they'll never, like, that's why I was telling you Darius the other day, like, we need to just stop explaining what black is, or how to be, or like, you know, like how to feel, like how we feel being black, because like they'll never get it. They just never get it. Just like we will never get how it is to have white privilege.
Yeah, never. We'll never get that. The closest thing we could have came to was like going to like China or Hong Kong, because they love black people, what they used to. I don't know how they feel nowadays, but
How you feel up there, Cloudy? You quiet?
I was gonna let Sean go.
Oh, you gonna let Sean go, huh? I have no comment, son. My views hadn't really changed much because nothing has changed around me. I work by myself all night. I sleep all day. I'm really just sticking to my own grind and minding my goddamn business. And I know I shouldn't. I should probably be active about all this, but I'm not. I'm too focused on myself. It may sound selfish, but I mean, like, all this shit is going on. I still got goals that I had for 2020 that I'm not going to get disrupted because of the shit going on around in the world right now. It's just how it is.
Well, what if you don't have?
And don't forget that the fucking election is still coming up. Y'all need to still be paying attention to the candidate race with all this shit going on. It seems like a distraction, like I said before.
Y'all registered
Make
to
sure
vote?
that you still realize what else is going on in the world. So what?
Are you registered to vote, and are you voting?
Yeah, I'm registered to vote.
I believe I am.
I thought it was dope that I saw lines around the building for early preliminaries yesterday. I thought that was really dope. I hope that continues to happen for each state that when it's time for them to go vote.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me grab my charger real quick.
It needs to, because this is a very, very, very dark, like, and this whole year that started off really fucked up.
Yeah, it started with Nipsey for me.
Like for me, it makes you like think about. People keep on saying we did it the Martin Luther King way, we did it the Martin Luther King way, but like shit, nigga, Malcolm X died too, and like. So it's like, yeah, it comes to a point where it's like, yeah, it comes to a point where it's like, man, I rock with everybody, and everybody who's doing this and who's out there fighting and stuff like that. It's like, that shit, you gotta get your mind off and stuff like that. I'm not with it.
Yeah, everybody ain't built to be out there protesting. Some people on their couch protesting from their phone. Some people are giving out proper information. Some people are donating. Some people are in the streets. So, I mean, there is no proper way or right or wrong way for you to get active. I just feel like if you are a person of color, you should be doing something active. I don't care if you don't want to go out there on the streets. That's cool. Do something.
But like on some shit though, like I mean, you don't have only the best way I could say is is making sure the people that look up to you, they go a different route or find a better route. That's like really where I'm focused on. I've been seeing a lot of kids out there, and like that just made me like, I don't want no kid out there.
No, right? I saw a video of a protest. There was like a 3-year-old holding the sign. I'm like, you shouldn't have your kids exposed to it because this is not something.
I mean, like the peaceful protesting is
It's
cool.
the world they live in, though. Like,
I understand that.
Yeah, but they're still children, man. We don't have to expose them to the bullshit.
You got talking. It's my turn. So anyway, I understand that, and but like what I'm saying, like it been peaceful protesting, and then at a certain time, I think like kids should go, because then at nighttime, that's when, you know what I'm saying, people got curfew. And
I agree with you there.
You know what I'm saying? People got curfew, and I understand that like what the police is doing is wrong, but they're that like if they're higher ups is telling them what to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all got the police just following their job, but they doing their job too excessively, where it's to a point where it's disrespectful and it's like harmful, and it's messing up their views of supposed to be the protectors or the people that looked out for each community, but they're being so excessive. And you said like our people, they we forgive. And I seen a picture where it was a police officer by himself. He had got lost from his squad, and a group of black men shielded him off. You know what I'm saying? So he wouldn't get hurt. I seen a video where a police officer got lost by himself and he got jumped. You know what I'm saying? And he was goddamn holding the gun, just like trying to look out. But it was like that video, it wasn't no black kids that jumped him. It was white kids. You know what I'm saying? So it comes to a point where we know who's protesting and we know who's really just out here causing hell and shit. And
undercover agents.
If you gonna bring the kids out, they can be out during the day, but like at nighttime, when you know there's a curfew, and you know how they gonna get shit.
History, nigga. This is a generational thing. This is not like something new. This is not something that you had to adapt to. This has been going down since like the 40s, son. Just you should know by now. This should be common sense, but bro, like it shouldn't be a second thought at this point.
You should know, like if you gonna bring your kids there, I understand. Yeah,
you can't say, "Oh, bring them in the house when the curfew comes," but it's okay if they out there in the daylight. And then, as soon as shit get real, or they didn't.
Why not? When I was a child, I used to go out and play, and then when curfew came in, my mom told me to go inside.
What I'm saying,
they didn't bust at that man. Him and his child went home safely that night. All I'm saying is they have a picture on the right-hand side of a white woman with her daughter on her shoulders. Their guns were down to their waist. You got a black man and his son on his shoulders, and now y'all putting them up. That's all I'm saying. We always got to do the extra shit just to be normal. Darius is over here talking about I gotta hide my gun now just because I'm a licensed carrier. But now since I'm getting pulled over, now I'm afraid that I might not make it because he don't know if I'm a licensed carrier.
He should have been worried about that well before.
We have to do a million things just to be safe, where other people can just keep like
it's
normal.
Not, I mean, bro, it's not that. Like with the thing with Darius, he shouldn't have had it out. I mean, you just have it like in an area where he should have it. You should not. It shouldn't be in plain view. Unless they come up to you and they ask you, you put it on the dashboard like that. But like you should like riding around with it out like on the seat like it's a girl in your car. No, you shouldn't do that.
No,
that's common sense. I'm not saying you did that.
The way I ride with in that truck I got, the way I ride with it is like right in between the center console and the handbrake.
Yeah, understandable. That's cool.
I can just sit it right there.
Yeah, that's a good spot. That's a good spot. But like, I mean, it's sad that we have to do that, but I mean, over time and time, it comes to.
That's where I was getting. That's all I wanted to hear you say, bro. That's what I'm getting. It's sad that we have to take extra precautions for anything we do in life.
But that's just I'm saying.
Going to get a piece of bum.
But like with the protesting thing, like you can't control the crowd, but you can control where you're at. Like you have to make sure your kid is okay at all times, and you can't.
I'm not disagreeing with y'all about that, nigga. One of the reasons why I went out last night was make sure my sister came home safe. Like, nigga, like I get y'all on that. I'm just saying I don't like the narratives always being changed about certain things. If I'm going out for a peaceful protest and I got my kid on my shoulders, and then we got a million people behind me, and I end up getting pushed to the front, and I'm trying to tell y'all I got a kid on my shoulder, I need to get up out of here. I mean, he conveyed all those thoughts just because I didn't say it. He conveyed all of that. All of that. He couldn't get around, my nigga. Like,
but I'm saying that's the thing, bro. If you gonna bring a child to something like that, a protest, I don't care if it's a peaceful protest or nothing. You need to be in an area where you can get out and safe for your kid. You can't be.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I'm sorry, you can't control the next person. You there for a peaceful protest, but somebody probably want a revolution right next to you and don't care. So you can't. You have to protect your child. That's all I'm like. It was.
I never disagree with you protecting your child. I was just my stance and my anger was just why we can't never do normal things.
I'm not.
You clearly got a white lady on your right hand side doing the same thing as you, and nobody pointing no guns at her. Do you know why? White privilege, white power. They ain't gonna point them guns at that white lady. But I'm standing right next to you. You got your gun at me. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying that you're not supposed to protect your kids and you ain't got to be smart about it. But how he was explaining yesterday, while I was watching, because it was on Twitter. It was a whole 8-minute video. How I was watching it, the man said they got shoved all the way to the front.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he can't control. He got shoved, but at the same time, you gotta be in the area where. Like my dad, when we used to go to places, my dad never, when I was small, he never took me into the crowd or close to things. We stayed at a distance. And that's because, because I was small. You know what I'm saying? I didn't start growing till later on. So, it was easy to get lost or something like that, but it's just, from a distance. I mean, you could be there, but with a small child, you can't be up in the fray with a round. I personally, I wouldn't. If I go, I'd be at a safe distance where I could just get in the car and I could go. Because I'm not about to get my child into that area where I gotta talk to them and help them get through a situation. They got a police officer pointing a gun at their face. Because we out here fighting for our rights, and they showing you, and they showing you that they are ready to shoot first. Yes, video of some officers out here crying and kneeling with people and talking to people, yeah. But it's some other officers did not give them a fuck about none of that shit. They ready to shoot and make a name for themselves. So
how do you feel about the officers kneeling, and do you think they need to do more? How do you feel? How do all three of y'all feel about the officers kneeling with us and trying to talk to us? And do y'all think they need to do more?
I mean, for what it's worth, when we had a job and it's like a racial thing, we have a class. We sit down, we talk about it. They have to have more training, and then at the same time, it's something that was taught to them that is hate. But it's it's gonna be a thing where it's not all black people are bad, not all white people are bad, not all Asian people, not everybody's bad. But you don't have to assume. It's bad to every black boy thinks once a police officer look at me, they assume that I'm about to do something wrong. They assume that I shouldn't be here or something like that. It's come to a point where how the fuck we gonna feel welcome in a place where everybody look at us like we ain't goddamn supposed to be here, but we built this shit. That shit, for what it's worth, that shit hurt. That shit's aggravating. That shit pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? I for what Sean said, I stick to myself. I care about and whoever's in my circle. But they gotta do better with the assumption instead of jumping to shit when they hear it's an African American boy or African American woman. They gotta stop jumping because we're not all bad, and we're not. And for what it's worth, we're not the majority in this country. And you can look at, if people want to look at the statistics, the numbers, all this shit, you'll see that we're not as bad as what we are portrayed to be.
That's right.
To the people. But that's the thing, it's taught. And shit, you can look at it back in a long time ago when the fucking Romans or the Greeks, they had, I think it was the Romans, they had talked about this Celts. And they called them barbarians, and it was monsters of people and shit like that. But they looked just alike, and they still hated them and put them so. It's something that was instilled in them at a long time was hate, and they gonna have to get past this hate because shit, nigga, black people ain't going nowhere. Everybody love African Americans. Everybody. Except for African Americans.
Paul Booney said it best. Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga.
Everybody takes from our culture,
and that's
we still trying to find out us instead of embracing what we are. I don't care. I know black was a label given to us in the 70s or like 60s.
This is
African American was something they just thrown together. Like, who cares? Like, bro, that shit not gonna define me. And what I got a mission for.
If I could pick how I came into this world, I'll be black. No matter how much shit that we go through, bro. Like, I don't know. It's weird because I got cousins, I got family members in the police force, and I got into it with my homeboy K Priest, who's my mom's best friend's son, and he's one of those cops who gives black people a second chance. He's one of those cops that if he pull you over and he see you smoking a blunt, he gonna just take the blunt and tell you, you know, do better, get out of here, and shit like that. But I'm at the point where it's like,
do better. What's wrong with weed?
I'm at the point where it's just like, bro, the good cop, if you're really a good cop, this is just my opinion. So if y'all want to kill me for it later, cool. This is just my opinion. I feel like the good cops, if you really are a good cop, you need to either be doing some detective work in your precinct of known bad cops that you know of. You need to be, I don't want to just see, oh, no, or pushing them off of or something. Like, no, bro, like, fuck all of that shit, bro. You need to beat these police officers like they beating us. You need to shoot at them like they be shooting us. And that's just that, and that's 100% how I feel about when it comes to good cops.
Risk. You've seen the movies. That probably is how
when it comes to good cops, my nigga. You can't tell me you a good cop, but you're not stepping to the police and your department that you know are bad cops. You're not outing them. That's how I feel.
You asking them to put themselves at risk for the cause.
I keep saying there is no such thing as change without sacrifice. And everybody has something to lose in this world. Reggie got a mom, you got a mom, I got a mom, sisters, brothers. Everybody got something to lose.
I'm saying you're asking them to put their lives directly on the line, though, because you calling out undercover or dirty cops or something.
You already swore an oath to put your life on the line.
You're not talking about dirty cops, you're talking about racist cops.
Yeah, they usually go hand in hand.
They're public servants. We pay their fucking everything. They are public servants, and we are paying them to murk us in the streets. Our tax-paying dollars are hard at work. And commercial.
And I still ain't get my stimulus check. Fuck you, Donald Trump.
I got mine. So.
Yeah.
And just to clarify, I said duck you, I think.
I really hope that, man. I hope that nigga done that again, bro.
So let's get off this now. Can we? Can we please?
After you skipped it and ain't say shit.
Yeah, because I'm really I'm so not opinionated.
I'm talking about his second question about the police and what they could do better. I mean,
still unopinionated. That would actually that would require me to give thought to the whole situation. I'm telling you, I really like I'm that laser focused on myself that I am not paying attention to shit going on else. I'm protecting my neck and keep it moving. That's keep it simple.
You can't protect your neck. Your neck is never going to be protected. It's never going to be protected.
You put yourself in protection, like E used to say all the time. You are responsible for yourself. Protect my neck means that I'm looking out for number one. Sean, can you tell it?
I don't agree. But
E's been talking about like a fucking revolution like this for how many years now?
I'm not talking about E. I'm just talking about
seven total. You're asking for a revolution right now. This is what the masses are asking for. They're asking for a revolution. He called this. He called it. He said, "Protect yourself. Make sure you." Like Darius is. He said, "Get a gun." I having done that because I don't like guns. Guns make me feel that's what makes me feel anxious. Me personally being in charge of a weapon like that because I don't trust myself.
I got you, bro. That's cool. All right, so yeah, we y'all seen the latest death battle?
With Wonder Woman?
The sheer Wonder Woman? That went exactly how I wanted it to. Rogue, are you willing to die for the pussy? That's the question. How about that? Is it worth it?
Well, I don't have no, I wouldn't. No,
Rogue ain't never been fine in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
she really wasn't. He was ugly as hell in them X-Men movies.
Yeah, but some people like that accent. I think.
Who is the he? It says He-Man versus DC though.
Because He-Man is He-Man.
But He-Man is DC though. That's the fucking part.
Is he?
He was in the Injustice universe.
Wow.
No, who is this chick?
She from He-Man.
Shira?
Oh,
It's
she's
He-Man's.
from He-Man.
Are you talking about Shira, right? She's a fucking He-Man's fucking sister. Shira.
Oh, okay. All I'm reading it says She-Ra versus Wonder Woman versus He-Man. So I'm just like,
Brother,
fatal three-way.
3 jokes is coming out soon, bruh.
oh,
3 jokers.
I'm glad you brought that up. Your boy Tim is a bitch.
Who?
Your boy Tim.
How?
Tim Drake?
You know,
The greatest Robin.
Tim Drake is not the
not
greatest
even.
Robin.
Not even.
Robin. He's the longest running Robin, and he's the greatest Robin. Yes.
He's also the bitch nigga that became a Joker. So I mean, like,
Yep.
look at him.
Bitch nigga that became a Joker.
Let's not talk about the bitch nigga who got killed by the Joker.
But he came back alive. So
that's
did he
dark.
really die? Well, yeah, he died. But I mean,
Yeah, he
came
died.
back.
You know how he came back?
The Lazarus Pit.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Pure
Yeah,
revenge.
I'm
and
telling you, they
hatred
changed it.
for
It was-
the
it was
man.
not-
I don't care what they changed. What I saw, it was a Lazarus Pit. They can change shit all they want. Fuck you, Mr. Knowledge comic book. I don't care. You might know all the comics. I don't care.
The cinematic universe don't mean shit. Nigga, the movies don't
care,
care.
nigga.
What
Jason
the hell is the
Todd-
soda you're drinking there?
Jason is the realest Robin, and
You
it's
never
still-
seen him as a Robin. You never seen him as a Robin.
Yes, I have.
How is he a greatest Robin? You never seen him. He was
Yes,
a
I
Robin
have.
for like 2 fucking.
Yes, I have. Don't say I've never seen him and then say 1 or 2. No, nigga, make up your
he
mind.
wasn't a Robin.
Have I ever seen him
He
in the
wasn't-
costume? Have I ever seen Jason Todd in the
When have
costume?
you seen him as a costume? Man.
I'm about to play.
Yeah. I don't recall him in the Batman show. It went from Grayson to Tim. But they did show him in in Young Justice. They showed a statue.
No, he was. I thought all. Wait.
He wasn't Young Justice because he was like
Yeah,
the
he
second one
It
to get
wasn't
the
him in
team.
Young Justice.
Yeah, it was Dick, Tim, and
Damien.
Damon in Young Justice. Yeah.
I wonder
And
why
the
all
fan
these-
base voted for him to die.
all of these Google images.
Who,
of
Damien?
Jason Todd as a Robin. In the
I
actual
mean, he was
comics.
in
Actual comics.
In Action Comics, yes, he was in there for the comics, and he got killed.
And he was-
he got
He
killed.
said, I've never seen Jason Todd as a Robin, and I got a million Google images of Jason Todd.
Okay, so
Would you like to see Jason Todd as a Robin?
No.
Like
Pick
how
your
DC
words right,
Universe.
nigga. Pick your words right, nigga.
I answer your
Season
question, you
2.
answer mine. What's your question?
I don't have a question right now. Ask your
I
question.
got a question. So when you was introduced to Jason Todd, when was you introduced to him?
In all honesty, when I was introduced to him, the Red Hood.
Yeah,
And
probably.
he was what? He was
Robin. He was Robin in that movie.
Bruh.
He was Robin in that movie.
That was B Senses with a crowbar.
But that's a
No. You said I've never seen him as a Robin.
He was a Robin.
Bro, I will send you clips as him as a Robin working with the Teen Titans, son.
That wasn't him. That wasn't him.
He
No,
was
it wasn't.
Yes, because fucking Deathstroke even crippled him in the fucking series.
That wasn't him. I
It was.
understand, but it wasn't him. They never had him in any of the animated series.
Now,
They
I
showed
like-
talking about the
I like-
live action
I-
for the Teen Titans.
Ashawn, I like arguing with the bitch nigga,
But he a bitch nigga, right?
but he does have a lot of knowledge when it comes to.
No, man. No. I
But
watched this whole
you're
season.
not about to fight me over Jason Todd.
With Jason Todd as Robin,
Just
and then
like-
Dick
just
Grayson
like-
is
just like-
Nightwing.
Just like goddamn Wally West was the Flash, and
He was
in
the best
Justice
Flash.
League. He was in Justice.
He is
League.
the fastest Flash.
And,
He's the
Was
greatest.
it Justice League Unlimited? It was Unlimited or Justice League. It was Wally West Flash.
Yes,
We
it was.
grew
It was
up on Wally
Unlimited and
West.
regular
I do have
Justice
a
League.
question.
It was
I do
all
have a question.
Wally West.
I do have a question.
What's up?
Be more specific of what you're talking about. Are you saying have we ever seen Jason Todd in animation as a Robin or just as a Robin? Because I can pull up multiple comic books of him as a Robin.
For like 3 years.
The Teen Titans animated series.
So you're only talking about animation
with all the Robins together.
Promoted wise, like we never seen him promoted in animated form, except for in Young Justice when they showed the statue on him in the
and Red Hood,
and in Teen Titans the animated series. No, that's on right now. That little joke series that he was on there when all the Robins were on one episode.
Only reason I'm saying that is because I remember verbatim Jason Todd as a young Robin. And he broke somebody's collarbone, and Batman put that nigga in timeout for like 3 months. He wouldn't let that nigga be Robin.
That was all in the Red Hood. That was a flashback in the Red Hood.
What's up?
I remember that flashback, but it wasn't like literally he put that nigga in timeout, and the whole episode was about them fighting about him being a Robin.
That nigga got his hand raised.
All right, check this out. So,
I hate
Teen Titans.
Check this out, bro.
So, Teen Titans, I thought that was a Dick Grayson.
It
was.
Okay, second.
Teen Titans season 2, though. I'm talking about the live action that they threw Jason Todd in there.
Yeah. Okay, that's where I was going next. The live action has Jason Todd.
Yeah, live action got Jason Todd. They just show him. Yeah.
Okay. And he is an asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And then he get killed. He don't get killed.
I'm sorry, Slade that motherfucker.
When I say goddamn Tim
Hold
Drake,
on, I didn't watch the next season.
No, he didn't get killed in the show. I'm saying like in the comic book form, he was only a Robin for 3 or 4 years because he was a carbon copy of Grayson.
Nigga, that's a long ass time.
Not compared to
he might have died in the series too. Last time I saw, he got dropped from a building.
You're talking about the OG Robin though, bro. Like who got more years than the OG Robin?
Tim.
No, because. All right, you're right, Robin-wise, but Dick turned it to Nightwing, so it's not like you got more years over me. I've been doing this shit since you was in my nutsack, my nigga.
Well, he didn't want it. But for what I'm saying is that.
But didn't Dick do Batman too?
Yeah, all of them been Batman.
Whoa.
Everybody been Batman.
Rephrase that shit.
Come on, bro. You talk about my favorite, bro.
Grow up. Y'all need to grow up. Grow up. Yes, every last one of the Robins.
He said, "Didn't Dick do Batman?"
And goddamn,
you can't get
I give you this.
I get what you're saying, but
your boy fucked up my boy, and it was the Battle of the Cow. Goddamn, Tim thought he was cool, and he tried Jason, and Jason beat him to a bloody pulp. I give you that. Yes.
Hey, Jay, I just realized what's on your cap. It's pretty nice, man.
Oh, I was just trying to be, promote some love. You know what I'm saying? Promote a little love today.
I see my nigga with the
They don't have the power. They don't have the clout. Everything's digital now. Polaroid. Eat a dick.
I mean, Ashawn is in that community, so we support it.
What community? The community of what, rainbows?
But y'all didn't catch this shit though. But we grew up with Wally West as our Flash, and then they changed it back to Barry.
Yeah, because Barry is the OG.
I'll be real with y'all.
He's just not as good as his predecessor.
Until I became an adult, I didn't know who was who. Like I didn't know there was
Wally West.
I didn't even know there was multiple. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I didn't even know there was multiple Robins.
Straight laced. You had Bart Allen that was a real he was an asshole, but he was really punny. He was.
And we talking about something that is like my favorite. I didn't even know there was more. I thought that Robin was just old. You know what I'm saying? Like we had the same Robin through that ass shit. Until he turned into the Nightwing, and then I was like, oh, now you got a new Robin. The whole time I thought it was Dick.
And shit, he got Nightwing from Superman.
Yeah, he did say he needed to branch out, Bird.
Because Nightwing is was a Kryptonian.
So I get your argument now, Reggie, when I always say Jason is my favorite Robin because you're not looking at him as a Robin. Am I correct?
Nah, I look at him as goddamn. Really, he's the only person that will do the things that Batman won't.
That's what she said.
You know what I'm saying?
So isn't Dick and Jason the only two people that's beating the shit out of Batman?
Nah, you know what I'm saying?
They didn't beat the shit out of Batman.
Batman been toying with them. He lets you beat the shit out of him because when Jason,
not with Dick. Not with Dick. That was like real beef.
Like when people thought Jason killed the Penguin, Batman popped up on that nigga so fast, bro. Nigga, that nigga tried to throw it. He broke his arm. Boom. Goddamn, started going in. He was like, I told you. You can run through my city, but you ain't supposed to kill nobody. Goddamn. But he didn't even kill. Like, where I'm watching, I'm on Comic Historian and shit. I'm watching when he become an outlaw, and it's like it was the year of the villain, and basically the perfect human was is a Martian and a human being mixed together, and that's what goddamn Lex Luthor is right now. And he went to different villains and different heroes and asked them if they wanted to goddamn get right.
Lex is such a real nigga, but I don't like that nigga, bro. They changed the way they changed up shit.
This motherfucker was part of Brainiac.
Him and Martian Manhunter knew each other as kids.
Martian Manhunter?
He was affected by kryptonite disease. Like, what else can you put?
Him and Martian Manhunter was kids. They was friends as kids because his dad was.
My nigga's name is Martian the Manhunter. How did I meet you as a kid?
Because his nickname was Melvin.
Research over him.
He wasn't.
He came to the lab and shit like that.
You know what Martian Manhunter do?
They was trying to communicate with him, but the only person who could was Lex.
All right, let me ask y'all this question, and then we can get back. Out of all anime, DC, Marvel, anything you could think of, all time, who is y'all favorite villain? Out of everything. And also, Reggie, I couldn't wait to do this podcast with you today because I just so happened to watch Batman Beyond the movie last night before I went to bed. And I was like, bro, this bitch ass nigga Tim turned into a fucking Joker. I was like, man, fuck Reggie and his goddamn nigga Tim, bro.
I had to think about it for a second, but that's all it took.
And he was alive.
Bro, my nigga alive too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Are you still kicking?
Elijah Wood, what?
But I say I go with the Joker, but then I gotta go with that nigga from Bleach.
From who?
Eisen?
Oh, from Bleach?
Yeah.
Eisen,
he just nigga stay.
He's a faggot. I mean, he's a cool guy.
He stays one tone, bro. He don't raise his voice. He don't lower his voice.
I don't like the level of cockiness that comes from Eisen. Right?
But like, bro, but if you did what he did, then like, bro,
he's so fucking humble with his cockiness, and it's just like gives me mixed emotions.
Man, you trying to make me goddamn rethink my goddamn lineup?
But Joker my all-time favorite because like, bro, that nigga he manipulates people. He would just fuck up people, and then or he just do shit by himself. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. Mine is actually a split top, not a split, but like Joker is winning it by a hair. It's a
two-way tie.
Joker is literally winning it by a hair, but it's between me out of all evil and bad guys. It's either between Joker or Dr. Doom, bro. Dr. Doom is so close to me.
Yeah, you don't even have to say it. That's my all-time favorite right there, Dr. Doom.
Oh yeah, Dr. Doom.
There's a reason. Because he's the greatest. He rules with authority. He owns his own country.
You ever watched the book?
He fucking destroyed the multiverse. He took over Thor's fucking planet. There's fucking. We have a rap sheet miles long for Dr. Doom.
And that's why I kept saying when they was doing them Avengers movies, bro, if they ever even went to the Fantastic Four and brought them up, they could have been fucked up Thanos, bro.
Brother, what do you think this next universe's villain's gonna be? I'm hoping it's either Galactus.
I didn't pick my villain
or
yet.
it's Dr. Doom.
Yeah, bro, he ain't pick his villain.
Why you always skipping me?
I wasn't. I'm still on mine. I'm just saying. Doom's the realest.
Pick your villain. Pick your villain.
He said Doom.
That's it?
Yeah, I was ranting about Dr. Doom for a minute.
So yours was Doom. Yours was
Joker Doom. And he's a Joker.
Okay, mine's is Stain the Hero Killer.
Oh, now that's a man with conviction. I can get behind that.
Is he from Marvel?
My hero.
My hero.
Stain, the dude that licks blood.
Stain.
Yeah, Stain. Like them. He was a monster. He was only in 2 episodes, but he was like.
I'm not letting you do that, Darren. Nah.
Hold on.
Your 30 years of life.
Hold on.
You have like 3 episodes with Stain in it, and you talk about all 30 years of your life. He's number one.
But
that's the powerful statement.
Stain made the best statement as far as villains that I've watched. Between him and I can't even say Chisaki because Chisaki was just dope. but Stain had like the biggest psychological impact.
I am really surprised that Reggie's or Sean's favorite. Well, I already knew Reggie's because we battle about this shit all the time. But I really am surprised that yours was Dr. Doom and it wasn't an anime villain.
Nah, man.
Doom, my nigga.
Doom has fueled like half of my life.
My nigga, he's so fucking real. He got there, made sure he can get like he can never get locked up. That nigga is a fucking leader of a whole country.
That nigga,
you can never lock him up.
Diplomatic immunity, motherfucker.
Like, you can't lock him up. Nigga can do
so when they beat him, are they have to kill him?
You can't go out to kill him. I mean,
you can't really. So like, you really can't keep up like country.
But what I'm asking is, if we can't lock him up, and I am a hero, and I'm going after Dr. Doom, what is my goal then? If I can't,
you can only stop him and tell him to go back to his country.
Yeah.
All right.
But because you can't, if you could try to kill him, but you don't know, that might be a Doom bot. The only person that pulled up on him real was Luke Cage. Luke Cage pulled up on him for like $200.
Is these crossovers Luke Cage?
No, they're all Marvel, bro.
Doom, that's Marvel.
Yeah, Dr. Doom's Marvel, bro.
Yeah.
I went to Mortal Kombat. My bad, guys. My bad.
Oh, he's talking about.
Oh man,
Luke Cage. I'm over here thinking of Johnny Cage.
Luke Cage
and Johnny Cage put together.
It was an unpaid debt. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I was so confused. I was like, when did Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, I think they need to start.
Actually, I can see that. I can see Mortal Kombat being part of the Marvel universe.
I think they're gonna start like opening up movies and shit.
The theaters?
I would say if anything, they just start putting shit on apps.
Are you talking about the theaters?
Yeah.
Because the theaters saying they're not opening back up. They're thinking about trying to make drive-in theaters everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. You think they need to go back to that route?
Oh, we're bringing back the classics. Oh man, I love drive-ins.
Because AMC trying to claim that they bankrupt and they might not ever be able to open up again. And I'm just like, nigga, you've been charging niggas $50 for fucking popcorn all these years, and now all of a sudden now y'all ain't got no money.
There's a reason why they've been charging so much, because it's a struggling industry. People are fucking stealing movies offline all the time, downloading and getting goddamn fucking.
I be seeing them box office scores. Some of them box offices don't make no fucking sense. I don't see how AMC don't got no money, bro.
I mean, making those millions and millions of dollars spread out through the entire company of everybody that was involved, it doesn't. Really
just Marvel alone put them on the map for the past 5 years.
I don't know. I don't know. It's probably something into because don't they have to? Like, they probably only get like a percentage.
Oh yeah, it's only a percentage. I mean, you got to pay the actors, you got to pay the people that made it, directors.
Yeah, so like it's like a contract set up where they gonna get a percentage of like what they sell. So they only money is goddamn it's the concessions and shit like that.
Yeah, we definitely they definitely talking about making more drive-ins and making that more accessible. Shit, I like that better anyway. Goddamn, roll up with a little honey dip, you know what I mean?
It's so much fun.
Seat back.
My uncle used to take me to the one that's in Georgia all the time during the summers back when I was a kid. That shit was awesome. But you gotta have a nice radio, or it's really a bad time. If your radio don't work, don't go to the drive-in, folks.
Yeah, my radio ain't all that good.
But let's talk about how slow Darius is.
Come on.
Bro. Yeah,
hey, first of all, hold on. Before we get into that, I want to say fuck all three of y'all for that.
Wait, I didn't even say anything, man. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the video y'all posted. I mean, the video y'all did last week.
Oh.
Personally, I just want to say fuck all three of y'all.
Oh, okay.
That was some good shit.
I mean, we painted the right narrative. Did we paint the right picture?
You stay in Atlantic City.
Atlantic City?
Where you stay at?
I'm in a...
Oh,
nigga, Atlantic City is in Jersey, son.
Damn, that's how I fucked up your spot. Yeah, Atlantic City, my fault. Yeah.
This motherfucker is in Georgia.
We do have Atlantic Station, though.
My fault.
I wish I could stay at Atlantic Station.
Hey, man, you would. Hey, man, look, man. You know what I'm saying?
Atlantic City, man. Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. I be looking at your text sometimes. I be like, this nigga here, if he don't scroll up. So we recording today? We record. I said, clearly, I said.
You didn't see when I posted 127 text messages?
I know it was because Sean pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? He woke me up. And I broke my rule not to talk to niggas after 11 a.m.
That's exactly why when I get it and I don't even scroll through. That's too many. I'm gonna just say.
Sean pissed me off when he told me to go pick up a book, and I'm like, bitch, you know who I am? I read. I love history. I was mad. I was mad. I sat up on my bed. I said, hold up now.
Damn, bro, y'all ain't let me get that point off while we was on that fucking topic. Now we can't go back.
I was so tight, bro. I was like, he told me to pick a book up. I said, bro. I was like, bro, I watch history. I read history. If I didn't like kids, I don't like kids. God, man. I would have been a history.
But be that nigga. I'm sorry. I gotta ask this question. I know you love history, and I know you ain't about to be out. I'm not saying it like you scared or anything. I just know my nigga. If you're not gonna be out in the streets, why aren't you posting nothing but history of?
What I've been posting things that I feel like is my way of saying fuck what's going on. I posted with the blackout thing. I personally didn't. I saw messages and stuff like that saying it's going to drown out different posts and things, but the most I post, I don't want to post a video of him with the dude on his neck. I posted a picture of him and his daughter. I posted a video of a guy, an older gentleman, and a guy like a couple years older than me. They're talking about what's going on and how when he pulled a 16-year-old to the conversation, he said they need to find a better way because.
Yeah, that bro. I like that you sent me that video, bro, because I started crying when I started watching that shit, bro.
Yeah, I did too, because people say the peaceful protesting didn't work, and shit, raising hell ain't working. It looked like it because another young man got killed by some police just the other night. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, we gotta find a route, but our route is the youth. Shit, our time is whatever we can do right now. But the best way is the youth. That's why I've been posting. I've been posting shit.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask that question because, like I said, everybody can do their part, and everybody ain't got to be.
I just posted kids, bro.
Everybody ain't got to be everywhere. And like I said, I know my nigga. You know, he got certain responsibilities that he got to think about before he step outside. But I just wanted to ask that question because, like, we all do need to use our voices in some type of way. I'm gonna get us out of here, Sean. I know you're anxious over there, buddy.
No, I'm not. I'm with you. I'm with y'all 100% right now. But I'm just really admiring this gamer girl over here because I like her.
Just the one thing I forgot to bring up.
Shut the fuck up, Reggie.
It had to do.
Shut the fuck up with your stank face.
It had to do with Reggie and his history was like that.
I hate you, Reggie. I fucking hate you.
That was one of the things that I thought was.
I'll beat you in a battle anytime, you bastard.
I guess making my opinion on.
Live with your best six, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You doing it?
Damn. This is why I need to be there. Show him.
Yeah, he was under his best behavior with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nigga pissed me off.
Fuck it. I'll bring it up some other time. But yeah.
I'm gonna send y'all a video. And this is basically somewhat of how I feel, but you know, I don't.
Do you not want to convey your feelings because you don't want to get emotionally riled up, or you don't want to get killed like Sean did last week?
Or no, I think he's the type of guy that don't want to open up, and he don't want the girls to see that he's vulnerable unless he's in the room with them. That's what I think. That's what.
Might be on to something.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Yeah.
No,
but yeah, he be talking to his story. He sound like a hurt bitch.
You can fucking kill.
No, it's more
was
like
killed last week.
I can't put it in
words.
Is that how it was interpreted? I was killed. Is that what's going on?
Oh, bro, I was getting messages.
Karan want to talk to you.
Oh, motherfuckers got issues about my point of view. You can fucking suck it.
Hey, Karan said he wanted to talk to you, man.
You talk, you fucking shit. We're all right to our own judgment, son. We all have our own rights to our own judgment.
Yeah.
You can say that, Kim. Nah, man.
That's why
I'm like the 1% of people that don't give a fuck about the situation because life is hard enough. Why add this extra stress onto it?
Because you're black.
I've been dealing with that for 29 years. I ain't beating to a different tune.
All right, yeah,
like, just because another one, we've been dealing with racist shit. We've been dealing with racist shit since we've been brought onto this earth, son. Like now you guys are at your limit. That's cool, but my patience is a little bit higher than that. I'm gonna keep on trucking. Like
don't say that.
Don't say it. It's the truth. What am I supposed to lie about my feelings? I'm trying to act, I've never been an activist. I'm not going to start acting like an activist now. I didn't give a fuck about it before. I don't give a damn about it now. That's just how it is. I'm not going to fake like I actually like care about the situation. I understand what everybody else's feelings on it, but I'm going to just keep on just doing me.
And you can't say I've been saying when you're in that stance, but you know what I'm saying? You're entitled to the way you feel and the way you say things, but
your words
also goddamn understand that when you say some things like that, people not gonna agree, and they gonna voice how they don't agree with what you saying. Just like how you saying, you don't agree with.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
It's gonna go like that, and I mean, shit.
My problem is, why do you think like that as a black man?
Because I'm not thinking as a black man. I'm thinking as a human being. Period. I'm not looking at myself as color, son. I'm living life as a Sean Kenya Tillett, not a Sean the black guy.
But the world don't see you as a Sean Kenya.
I don't give a fuck what the world sees. I see how I see myself.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm selfish, son. I'm looking.
Get us out of here, Darius. Reggie, somebody get us out of here.
I was trying to talk to you. You cut me off.
My bad, dog. I love that nigga to death down there, but he throws me off sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's like real shit. He's like a brother to me too. So I was like, I'm gonna continue to be his friend. I don't agree when people say that they gonna stop being friends with people just because.
Till we 6 feet under, that's my dog. But like sometimes you really do be blowing me, dude. You really be blowing me.
Like I really care about the youngin down here. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I don't agree with him right now, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still be his friend. You know what I'm saying? I will still call him a thought because that's what he do for a living. You know
what don't you agree with young Thotty down there?
What that whole stance right there.
Oh.
I understand that, you know what I'm saying? You can think that way to a point, but like the shit can happen to you. It can happen any day and then
no leader, no progress, that's what you said?
Yeah,
that's true shit. My mom was preaching that to me about an hour today. Like, we ain't got no leader, and we all got to be on one accord. Like, everybody just doing their own shit, and that's what's fucking up the whole black movement in the first place.
That's true, but there's also a part in there where he was basically talking about, like, if you really ready to follow somebody to the point where it's almost like really knocking off certain people, like, that's basically.
I mean, that's pretty much Martin Luther King's last speech. Like, if you're not ready to die about this shit, then you shouldn't have a voice in this shit.
Like, it's to the point where, like, if my kids weren't around, if I didn't have my kids, and like I was single and like had nobody worried about me whatsoever, basically.
So you in a relationship now?
I ain't in no fucking relationship.
Yeah, okay.
Y'all fucking it up right now, okay?
Oh, my fine.
I'm still trying to get us out of here, man.
Basically, if I was to myself, like, if I didn't have anybody who really gave a fuck about me to a certain point, I'd be to that point where like it's really time to like go knock some people off. Like, if I didn't have to worry about my kids, I'd be ready to go to, you know what I mean?
You're playing with fire. I don't have a water hose.
That's why I said it's hard to put in real context the way I
get what you're saying. I don't think you're conveying your thoughts all the way out the way how you want them to come, but I get what you're saying. And I know your heart, so.
Nigga, what the fuck do you eat?
Sunflower seeds. Salted nuts.
Ooh. Ooh. That nigga said you like Lloyd Banks too.
You don't even want them no more.
Bruh. Darius don't want to start because he looked like the off version, and then we all, I don't know about Reggie, but I know us three for a fact. We all grown up with it, and people made fun of it, or maybe not made fun of us in high school or middle school.
Make fun of me.
But we all been a celebrity. I know for a fact, Ashawn growing up, he's been called Usher.
Yeah.
I know for a fact.
Call who?
Usher.
Who called who? Hey.
It's been like, bro.
The whole time I was in school there, he was called Usher.
The whole time.
See, Brett. That's what's up, though.
Darius didn't even get the celebrity's name. They just called him the character from the movie. Darius has been Craig since I've known him. Never been Ice Cube. He's just been Craig. It started in 7th grade for me. I've been called 50 Cent all my life. I don't know what water jug head up there would be called. Do you want to share with us?
I done got called so many things. I done got called Jim Jones. I done got called goddamn The Game. I done got called fucking Stacy from goddamn The Wood.
Who was giving you these celebrity lookalikes?
I get cute. I don't know y'all. That's why I'm so defensive, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Cause like I heard when somebody in the goddamn group chat was like, yeah, 50 Cent. Then somebody came out with the long face Lloyd Banks. Then I got kind of like offended. I was like, I know Craig ain't talking shit.
I ain't talking about my head. My head is big, little motherfucker. Or they just bring up when I squirt ketchup in my eye. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, I had squirt ketchup in my eye in 4th grade, bro. Ask Joseph, he'll tell you the whole fucking story. Or
You one of them people that goddamn be masturbating by themselves and skeeting their own on, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, nigga. First off, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? First off, nigga. I don't know nothing about none of that shit you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, that was Joe. That nigga mouth was open.
Joe Buddy said this.
Oh, not Joseph. not our Joe.
No, not good.
Oh man, damn.
So Shine, bruh. Who's your 6?
Oh, you'll see him. You'll see him. You'll see him. I can't even pronounce half of their names because they're from the new generation, but you'll see.
Oh, I got some new generations too.
All right, so who's on topic duty next session?
So now?
Who's doing topics next season?
You?
Me?
Yeah, it's on me and then it's on me.
I already got him.
Oh, yeah.
Dottie boy.
Bring up this new NFL season.
Him and Ashawn.
The whole thing with the interviews though is something different, man. It's just basically your knowledge of what got you into the game of fucking Utaka lifestyle, son. Like Darius went on about Naruto for about 20 minutes.
Me and Trav did this when we was talking about One Piece, so we already got one.
All right, move your head to the side.
Yeah, but that's for the Let's Play shit. For Let's Play One Piece and talk One Piece.
Sean, move your head to the side. Yeah.
Well, bro, we had trying times right now. Y'all walking.
6 feet, girl. 6 feet.
White women in the house.